I don't know how your area looks after the torrential rains, but some have been deeply affected, with celebrities like KKD and Lydia Forson chastising the government for failing to deal with the annual catastrophe. We'll have a conversation on that. Later on, we'll focus on Black Sherif's Koku the Traveler music video, which has actually divided opinions. Since the video was released on May 19, it has courted controversy. Some say the video is nice, while others say they don't see the head and tail of it. We'll have a conversation on that. I am Benefo Boaben Abrantepa, and this is Bloggers Forum on Ghanaweb TV. Thanks for joining us. It's 60 minutes of a riveting conversation, and my guests are seated. Vida Duchumwa-Boateng is a columnist, PRO for 3 Music Awards, and the reigning pundit of the year, Folkless Media Awards. Vida Akwaba. Bomidi Mami. Vida Duchumwa-Boateng. Vida Duchumwa-Boateng. Vida Duchumwa-Boateng. Boxing. Magdalena Asari is an event organizer, artist manager, Madina social welfare assemblyman or a politician, and then he's also with the Miss Ghana team. Oh yeah, face of Legon so nefe. Romi do abo eduma o Legon. O me man so mo fe nko na gu ne ho. Baby e ko no. I share no ma kan sem team. Romi o dey free on my body pa.
Abrantie say Abrantie ba ko say or scouting for beef. To what say ejato baby a. And I would say onya ne pampa, o te ne pampa ya no so de ne ho ekodom. I say Papi Kojo. Me who say Papi Kojo has an issue. Me name say one abna koko ebe Robbie shoulders very soon. If he kisses and tells, and who follow no Twitter, who niama or yeah, the level of appreciation and I say support Papi Kojo when he came up, who show admiration or the kind of love or courtesy from the young ladies, but he's always been the ladies' man. But all of a sudden, you look at Papi Kojo now, you go like, this is not the Papi Kojo we used to know.
You draws.
Otias, yeah. And like that handsome guy with talent, and all Robbie shoulders with top-notch rappers, and I say for, and I say, he's acting like a junkie. Yes, sana mimi huno. And who share any lifestyle, up a baby as a board, a springboard, maybe our bounce back. But as a emfa, to another nanako 2 years, we are same, no do nanako 2 years. A plus ni felinuna issue na buy. Yes, to some extent, A plus 1 year, because anything that is respects women, dear, I'm against it. But felinuna so comments kakrabi or no so make was a bit disrespectful to some extent. But on the last scale, no, because it be a 30% disrespect from Feluna, 70% from A+. Internet will be attacking. But if someone should talk about someone's career being dead, and yeah, Papi Kojo, Otias, like A+ crowd holding who as a musician. Oh no. Intermittently, no about releasing, no about attacking politician, like no releasing political song, no accorda, no any business, no yet. If you are going to measure yourself against a musician, it shouldn't be against your friend saying A+. And see, I say, Papi Kojo, unsensio foul no, bibia on your way, no be some for survivor, and that is what he's doing. He needs support. Ohia support. Enya bena kokonkwa. I think the gender activists, I say, they should drop their biases. And help. Papi Kojo needs help. And it's not musical help.
Idea help.
Mental help.
Who need say bia or the Jijin and Nikeke?
No. You see, we read between the lines. You get to BBC 1, a signal, 2, but a trap. Some threshold asset near where there be a try be careful. What you as never say you started Edim come up with Dr. Asari. on that level. Because in the agro, who follow a lot of celebrities are when they are joking or they are having mere fun, like the limits. But Papa Kojo Diano, it transcends the ordinary thing we see on social media, and I feel he needs help. And mental health is an issue of concern to everyone. To me observation, I feel he needs help in that regard, not musical help.
Okay. All right, Vida, I'm into you.
Okay, this week what I'm going to look at is the lookalikes. I've seen videos of Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, Kim Promise lookalike. I feel the Mumbo shows I won't go for party as senior day. Now it made me want to kind of speak to the up and coming normal band and say, oh, artistic piece now. You have the moral right, and then you have the economic right over Wejumano. So the moral right has to do with our power of ownership. Until say be who quite say own you see and now on performing, on teaming kojina baby and performing. And even when you've given them the power to do so, no, they still have to acknowledge you, the original person, Jumani Ayodian and Sana, or Matwaswa Yodi or Mo, you know. But the economic friend is saying the economic rights and there has to do with Usika Semina Bem. Nobody is supposed to benefit from Wejuma or apart from Mama. They are legally entitled to Sanema because of a Juma Maya record. So, but I don't know where these guys are coming from. I say I feel they are more performing. But I could be I say obi a street activation. And on my t-shirts bina they need the aim of bufukanis I can promise look alike now. What you might all too off key be almost representing a brand like can promise no. Meaning me almost catch him ranty. I don't know whether say I'm almost have permission to use or be intellectual property on the street and whether they are being paid for it or not. But
will it be wrong if they are not taking money but they are just performing and fans?
I mean, even that's what I mentioned, the moral rights, you know, the use of it alone, no kwano. I was saying to me to be able to do that. And even whilst doing it, you need to acknowledge Nipana and Yumni and how did they do that in all their performances. I've seen Kwame Eugene perform with me look-alike. No? He actually called that gentleman on stage. I don't know, was a subtle endorsement of Sa Abrantian Ewo Necrasi Hona or I don't know. I think it is who on him look-alike in pictures. Back in promise now I say own share and look alike and all the better crampo and share cram for so basso. But what I'm asking is arrangements when a money gentlemen we acquire in these days obi to me a photograph and they are scamming for and I call the acquire BB and fata in Crassi and as wherever they live no. The any who pa a kid look alike and almost say too much and he dresses just like the original kiddie. And they are going about say minim say tiomoka with jollof rice or say chicken now say I don't know what it is, but they should be stopped at a point. See no stardom na yomude. Everybody knows them as Kiddy Kwame Eugene, low budget Kwame Eugene, low budget Kiddy, and Omuti in Krasi, But one thing again, so I draw my attention to what I say, the people in the hinterlands, the people in the small towns, they need such performances. They need the stars to get close to them. I've always said, says, I told now Moko in Europe now, Moko 10 vitre, et me hosting IPA 2050. No, what the cost our towns we now touch base with fans, no, and it will make them appreciate. Say, there's a difference between a look-alike and the original act. Ebe yon one send crowdful way, people will believe that they are the real deal. It won't be crassy. So now no, they need to be stopped at a point. You see, Alpha phone. Now catch almost a stop just like that because I am modern it will be hard for them to stop and we'll see a trauma so can hear trauma said it's unlawful. Okay,
so that's Vida Duchmwa Boatin, columnist and PRO for 3 Music Awards. We'll take a break. When we return we'll talk about the flooding, but even before that we'll do Vogue. It's Bloggers Forum on Ghanaweb TV. We'll be back shortly.
What's up, guys? This is Black Sheriff, and I'm outside with Bloggers Forum with Abrantipa on Ghanaweb TV. Keep watching, keep it locked, you understand? Love.
Welcome back. You still watching Bloggers Forum on Ghanaweb TV. The name is Abrantipa. My guest are Magduna Nane Asari, aka Romeo, and Vida Educhumwa Boatin, the vivid, vicious, the vociferous, triple V. You know, because of the rains, I'm out for no coffee, ni millionaire, the idea come ni home croniba. Like I mentioned, we'll talk about the flooding situation in the country because some celebrities have commented on the incident. But before that, let's go and watch Vogue as we take you through some of the dresses or the attire or the apparels that you can wear in this rainy season. Irabna Everett is on standby.
Hi guys, welcome to Vogue on Bloggers Forum on Ghanaweb TV. My name is Irabna Everett. Now before we get down into things, I'd like to say a big sorry to the people who have been affected by the floods. Our heart goes out to you and we hope you get on your feet very soon. Today on Vogue, we are going to be tackling and looking at how you can gear up for the raining season. Yes, we're going to be looking at both sides, as the men and the women. Do not go anywhere. I'll be back right after this break. Welcome back. This is still Vogue on Bloggers Forum on Ghanaweb TV. I am, of course, Irabna Everett. Before I went on a break, I said we were going to be tackling and looking at some ways you could gear up for the raining season. Now, we all know the normal way of, gearing up for the raining season. That is getting your boots done, your raincoat, your umbrella, etc., etc. But, I'm here to show you how you could spice it up just a little bit. Now, you have your normal outfit on and your raincoat, of course. To spice it up, you could get a little, beret or maybe a scarf around your neck to give your look that oomph it's looking for. So you don't have to go out looking plain and dry. You can add some style to it. And if you like, you can even wear some glasses or some clear glasses to make you look geeky, hot, geeky chic. Now, this look can go for both men and women. Now, for my women specifically out there, if you're trying to rock a really cute skirt to work, do not forget to get a high boot, maybe knee length or maybe lower knee length, so that you can look absolutely cute. And also, it will, prevent you from walking into muds and, getting some splash on your cute skirts, you know what I'm saying? And also, you can get a beret, a hat, or a rain hat, or a scarf as well to go with that perfect look you are looking for the raining season. Now, I know the umbrella can be a tricky thing to add to your look. Now, if you're looking for a way to style your umbrella to add to your look, all you have to do is chuck it on your arm, or you can use it as a walking stick. And I'm not just talking any ordinary walking stick, as a fashionable walking stick. Like, you could be going down the streets and, have some oomph to it, you know what I'm saying? So chuck it on your arm or hold it by the brim. Now, finally, people, do not forget socks. Now, socks, you might say, I don't need socks, it's raining. If anything, it's going to make my feet smell. But that is where you are wrong. Now, once you wear your socks, it protects your feet from the water and it soaks it up. So once you get to your office or you get home, you can take it off, squeeze it, wash it, dry it, whatever. But your feet is always going to be protected. Therefore, avoiding any fungus to grow in your toes. You hear me? Do you get what I'm saying? Anyways, that's it for Vogue on Bloggers Forum on Ghanaweb TV. Do not forget to inculcate all of these tips into your outfit during this rainy season. And do not forget, stay safe out there. My name is Irabna Everett. Bye.
Thanks, Irabna, for the segment Vogue. And of course, it's time to discuss the floods. Saturday and Monday, even Wednesday, the rains were heavy. A whole lot. Some parts of the country were actually in ruins after the rains. They say but KKD any celebrities ni bi akasa eno nti yem so yebetama to ha na ye hwehwa no sre any abasa. So KKD was on GTV breakfast show, and for him, the government and leadership has failed the country because the government and the leadership have failed to apply the rules and then sanction people. I give you a quote. And it says, if you are a shepherd, you must create your environment in a way as to bring the stupid ones amongst us up. I have had this discussion with too many people. I am tired. I don't blame citizens anymore. I blame leadership. If you live in a house where a boy goes to defecate in the sink, the first time he does it, you can say he's just a silly boy. But if he does it continuously for more than a week, then you must say the elders in the home are silly. Who are the elders in the home? What are the systems that have been put in place for people to follow? Why is it that we have a police service, we have crime misdemeanors, rehabilitation and punishment, and we don't see people who are throwing litter in the street being arrested, being made to do community service, and that community service is essentially distilling the gutters, helping to dig the dirt from the lagoon, helping to collect the rubbish along the motorway, but they just walk scot-free, and we say the citizens. We can't live like animals. In fact, it's an insult to animals when I say we can't live like animals because animals don't litter. It is human beings that litter. We have systems in place that should deal with the recalcitrants among us, or the recalcitrants in the society. If those systems refuse or fail to work, then essentially the government is encouraging stupidity in the citizens, and that's KKD. Lydia Forson also has a tweet and says, we are not animals. And say, animals, and this week they are running through, and she tweets, it's only privileged people who don't have to shh in KVIP that think if there is water closet, people won't use. Fix the system and you can punish people for dumping refuse in gutters, but don't talk to us like we are some animals with no sense. And that's Lydia Forson. Well, I'm so much not into blame game. When there is an issue, I believe that the issue should be fixed. But it means, like I say, in fixing it, we need to find out the root cause. Who did what, when and how? Who has failed to do what, so that we tackle it? Which one comes first? Romeo?
Yeah, Arantaba, I feel this issue, I'm accepting, or I'm going with KKD, hook, line, and sinker. Reasons being that we are in a country engulfed in so much filth, and there are people with petty crimes yet are thrown in jail when we could have used them to clean around. Some celebrities not long ago were facing rigors of the law, like some had to serve jail terms and stuff. Why don't you make them clean? Use them, use the people to clean. And then I've actually cited some amount of about 400 million or 4 billion or so being spent on solving this perennial flooding thing. And not long ago, the June, is it the June 10th disaster should have been a wake-up call. It took a lot of lives. But, and then you see people with so much money setting up filling stations at places where they are not supposed to be sited. Because they have the ways, they have the means, they have the money, they would maneuver their way through and still have it established. So when leadership fails in that regard and comes to tell us and try to blame us, yes, you have few recalcitrant ones who would dump and run in water when it's raining. But that is not to say that you lump all of us together and throw out words as if we don't have heads. And where he said it was not fair. You know, you can't do that on an international podium, making your people look like they're dunderheads. You get it. So, Abraham, first, I feel, say, in terms of setting up standards, in terms of tackling this thing from the root cause, we need drains bigger drains. You see, how do we construct roads? You see, the flat roads without edges in terms of drains on the edge. Where will excess water run to? And all these things, if you see mansions being built in waterways, poor people do not have those monies to build in waterways. If it's kiosk containers, it's easy for the assembly to clear. So what is happening? The rules, the laws are not working if it has to do with the affluent. But when the blame game comes, they try to look for the less privileged to dump on. Because yes, we are at the Nimes, we are at the Chokos, we are close to the drain. So once the drain is choked, we are the ones to blame because we dump refuse in them.
But considering the fact that we are the ones that are deeply affected whenever this happens, should some of these things that we do, throwing refuse in the gutters and all these petty things that cause the flood, shouldn't not be a concern that we should put a stop to it?
Exactly. Abrantipa, you see, when leadership structures are set, it puts fear in the citizens that people know the laws will bite. They know the laws will bite. So whatever you're doing, maybe you are careful. Now, if you are caught in such instance, like dumping refuse or even dumping some wastage where you are not supposed to do and you're supposed to be punished, the law stipulates that. So face it. Now it serves as a deterrent to the next person who wish or who would have done that. Do you get it? So at the end of the day, if the laws are working, it becomes a deterrent factor from people from perpetuating such undesirable characteristics. Now, moving forward, Abrantipa, you asked me, when you, some time ago, you remember the airport, OBC, the NBC, or someone built in Waterway. It took President Rawlings that bravery to demolish the building. And it shouldn't even take any president or any leader like 2 months or even 1 month to demolish any building in waterways. Because the poor cannot even afford such buildings. But when the blame comes, yes, the refuse aspect, we know they are guilty in that regard because we've seen videos of it. There was, I think 2 years ago, a woman was arrested based on this video thing, social media trend, and the woman was punished. You get it? So if we are supposed to, if it has to do with solving the refuse issue, put containers at vantage points. When it's full, the Zoom Lion or whoever is in charge should come for them to clean the city. Now, 400 billion Ghana cedis, what particularly was it used for in terms of solving this flooding issues? They should do a proper audit and tell us they did this, that, and yet it's not an engineering problem. Maybe it's a human face or something. The attitude we use in tackling COVID, if we use the same commitment in tackling flood in this country, by this time, see the way we took the COVID thing as if we are at the verge of dying. So let's all come together and do this. Why wouldn't you also put your baskets together and solve this issue? Because year in, year out, people are losing properties, we are losing lives, and we still come back to square one. And an entity that I feel, excuse me, is as useless as P in psychology is NADBU. Because it rains and they walk through the rain as if they are checking things and nothing to even help the people. They don't even have the know-how in terms of equipment to save situations. So what is the essence of having a national disaster management organization which is not even active, but people are taking salary? And when it rains, and when the rains are done, then they will start visiting sites for the cameras, and nothing will be done for the people. So all these monies being wasted, inject those monies in solving the issue. One, start with bigger drains and covered drains. Two, make sure people do not build in waterways. Even if the president's building is found within waterways, it should be demolished. No one should be made to feel above the law.
Vida, does it look like we'll have a solution to this issue?
can have a solution if we put our minds to it. Last Saturday, I was trapped at Asylum Down. I saw cars flying. The cars I was coming from City TV. Those who watched realized I was live there. A program, and I sat there over an hour. Now you see your name, I'm saying, I mean, everywhere was choked. It got to a time I almost parked to knock on the gate of a stranger and say, Pacho, can I come and sleep in your house? Because I couldn't go home. So I ended up at Dansoman, at my father's house in Dansoman. And even that, Udru Bukom Boxing Arena, on my traffic lights, and I said, no, you climbing pavement onto sa boxing stretch, and sana ye kwakusi kwaimu ako. It was a total disaster. And Saturday, I lived in Swansea, in the United Kingdom. And one thing that I love about recycling in Diago. If you go to everybody's house, almost 3 trash cans, bako for paper, bako for niema asiase, bako for twa any ye friend konko. You separate trash, no. Into your days are bolaman bar or befa, and then or befa paper or befa paper, the no co. And we even went to the extent of having a rubber bag colors a tray the gumu. Into your rubber bag black and the diania see any gumu. And on almost the quack fertilizer name paper on a bag and a glass ni conco metal so one bag a gumu. Ain't me back, me better me country Ghana. It was like a shock to me why yen take recycling serious. Ball and na yen tuguno a scow. Trash no a cash. I only quite say it's not say na yet to tuna sisa. Coleno Saturday no advance so don't satum say crown sabeka coleno you no. And I was just praying for my dear life, say a day because 3rd June disaster no. And also so now I was on the road with my mother. Me so me ko cow baby, me ko jam me car see baby. Me meet now okada so call ye fie. And so I was like, I mean kwa am I destined to be facing such flat situation here na? The TN say, yeah, celebrities here say they have a social responsibility. Umbitimi aye e dia boa sadie we. First off, we need to tell our people, say, yemfa bola nyina nka bomo. You need to separate your trash, no? And you know, yes, Lydia Forson ye kenka ya buying campaign bina ye can about separation of trash, garbage near dear. They would have told us on be charging and some on the home be bon baby. What must say? Yes, out to one channel a free yemu. Afe me won say first ladies. If you only constitutional role be a constitution shut down for being to us say we first lady was say yes sir dear. But they always almost all the time no have a project that they work on. Me who say mama Rebecca dear maternal health. We ko kolebo who we see edifice we ko Kumasi grandpa bibi say si honom. Sa maternal health no any eniema say ya na eko cleanliness say ye put em beti. Let's make it a national agenda. Say we are separating our trash. Afe bola na ye tia ansa na mabefa kono. Ye finding a way ye be jai sade and say be assembly bia be won a car or ba befa bola ni free. Because nipa no they say bola ye timiji 15 cedis, 20 cedis. On no share. Sa 20 cedis on the koto e mubi benoa e be boa no. Into obetwenya nsuo ni to a no we jai rubbish no egum na edeko. It was assembly bia when you cry 5 tracks are odisisa bola because bola like I say iska. If you understand say iska near dey brewa unko jinipa ni iska inconvenience.
Yes, I do bola tax.
Now,
you tell bola tax.
Oko Sweden they import rubbish. Sweden omo recycling is so strong say bola sa okrom hokwa no mo yira omo. So they import rubbish. Say they craft force eseno omo crab bola because omo electricity no omo desire renewables no ene power omo kanya kwampo enti se rubber san ana niema fi kra san wo ha na mo yira wo enti yen ya efini yen no dodo wo ha no a Sweden for kra nya ya on ba ba import yen ye rubbish no edi enti na yen nya sa conscience ne say baller wo eyesika. Do you think say Zoom Lion is out of nothing na what say recycling plant e wo Mochi Road ho na na baller for na kasa on beji in 20 cities no omuduru ho a omusan ton e de ma omo enti Ghana for yesro omo obia separating the trash wo toa anything a fa bom na fesi faako wonu aduane ase a fesi faako wo paper enso so a any plastics a fa to faako na fe assembly no yesro omo mo obia anje obia sika so on fa ne baller mbra biem said yes Ghana city ye enyom the value is the same to obia trim no ye enyom fa baller ho na chiro obia ada ye ba be fa particular trash no nda ne ho so moma nyom ne nya wopekwa won kwa me ujim boss anyom no moma nyom ne nya de no obia to be na nka ye trim commission the artist to do sa conscious effort so moye aprantipa I'm saying again say baller wo we eye sika enkenya ni say e-levy anwe ne se a ye hu de ye fe so we should make good use of it.
Okay, baller yesika obi anye na afemu de se de be ya ensu ye totona e de flats egba no etu obetwa because Charlie, when you watch the videos
before you proceed I was once charged the assembly na wo Swansea no me de toa eko share baby e wo se me de paper e share ye throw me letter e charge me
so afomra
se ma fom man to me a separate trash me ko tia e
na hwana be hwehwe ball anim hu se wo de toa ko share
na se omo eyo majuma omo yi bibia baako make sure say because me de bibi boni akwa adie mu no wan hwe ya machine na enyam to a obeha omo
okay
what must say and even that no I wasn't the only one living in the house ebiana obi and yes I'm mistaken but because they found an envelope with my name and the address in the paper trash no omo hu say me sumiti fie obi no mo tro me say on so and so date no on be fa trash na bibi frame and ni kwan say frame ya charge me e say me kotua.
Okay, that's Vida Educhumu Aboatin and Wahiti but ni nyina mu ni ye yoma we have to talk about Black Sheriff yanhwe flood no ho nsema anka e de asembeba
Abrante mamen have a final bite on the flood
ye need time ye 1 minute ye 1 minute
on say Vida kanema like good points but on say Zoom Lion no directives or modify baller no nkomo ba na nkomo so mo ye that kind of mo contract na maji ti mo de ebeboa mo any customers me ye sure say mo ba household no mo ka say dustbin we what 3 dustbins are separate am me ye sure say microphone no e be stubborn but wo hwe because pave most of spaces and ansuo to ateche nti prakra nra na antin say amia be ko ha no na amia
real dustbins no na saying Cecilia Dapa honorable the bibe see vantage point wo krom ye the metal echechire bin no still okwabrane ekotu metal no efa dustbin no so okona ne dey den ukọ every shop e was Swansea sa dustbin rubber no egugu store okwa no amoa dodo bi a opena di kofie abrantiba me enfa rubber ne bi bra ha obekọ krom no obi di a share mo
na yeton
na moria ye muma
yes you mutane acho
na wheat gum de am so fan ba me no onye
abrantiba here the fact me say the olden days town council issue na ewo ho na
free home
un say what say town councillors ba like who pro like usro ba na ye chi obi a lack of political
no ba ewo ho tankers for no ho
no mo environmental way no ye chi wa politicians be ko am ye jaw nti say leadership and mean take that charger they shouldn't blame it on the people because you have the power and your mouth to me say fashemra febu niema maniema nkoso say niema no nkoso the failure is on you you don't bounce it back to the people because you have the power say bia ne obi ebi anra this operation clean your frontage on be chewa ye njawo so if you're punishing people extend it man let's man do political
first Saturday of the month na ye di clean
ecosystem na ye di supporting crop emba tools I dey be ejuma kra emba assemblyman ye ntuye wonka Inti se me organize clean up me am bottom. Te bia within 6 months ma organize clean up 2 per. But that clean up back no organize bia got 10,000 in as for because if you want to do a proper clean up. We are be sasa bola and yes aban some of free. See, these are all the challenges I are facing. So if you have the resource, now some we say about 400 billion now. 400 billion, what the year day?
I'm passionate about this.
My engineering aspect, no matter maybe a human face now. You hear the robot assistant, so attitudinal change. Attitudinal change has been an issue in all facets of our national lives. But lack of leadership has been the main bane because if say a cheap from for, not say or a petty thief, not say Allah you got a choke here. You move him Madina self. No one still oh you na a clean Saskanan Kaido commons blind somewhere. You see me in a bank office, or drain be a community be. But we like to punish people needlessly. Oh, because that prisoner, I buy a self feeding, the eyes can self feeding. When you so crop artist, everybody will chroma because or a celebrity, now na money a jan. Oko America, elsewhere, a friend is a top notch artist. Yeah, your mom 1 week, or won't say no, dog baby. Community service, no, pra baby, no, any maybe. If you be credit man employed in farm base somewhere one, just to clean up. Why don't you act creative? Shall you be a this guy? Near me, boha, it's born out of creativity. What you say, the go power. Say, Bianca, assembly, be a my autonomy. Any autonomy into intimidation, boha, a trap or share. What you say? As I'm Camadina saying, I check from Bianca, but not got a femba who put anything. And this can't get one Zula and not clean as someone distilling gatano. Not be a draining near cause problem. Yet they are here. But it be a waste because of the obedience.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate.
Before you go on, see this.
Trust for Cash campaign.
Yes, me back Ghana. I wanted to start this make compare but maybe I'll be doing as a Ghana for the area
just your mindset na
I wanted to start a Trash for Cash campaign in Ghana. And I'm so passionate about this. Over me fear, I separate my trash. But nipa no be me bin oba who say green in ebu. The who me trash sachet water ewo mu da. Obi aba me fear bia can attest to it because I'm so passionate about this and me reading how much we can make out of garbage. And I who say no. Yakechi.
But we have just 4 minutes to end this very one before we move on to our conversation with Miss Ghana 2019. Black Sheriff music video, Koku the Traveler. I mean, Chema 2 minutes per paper. So Moko beyond that, I'm Wahame. Maybe I'm flood in conversation. 2 minutes. Conversation I there, but I mean you.
Yeah.
Okay. Ode mami nyane 3.
Nicole say, I mean,
yes.
Bad. I may share a video. There was one thing that in the beginning, a strike came in. Nenino a soldier. Neniko Siana. Yeah, I'm penny focus any Brian soldier. But we don't know who a Jano flame no say so I was ready for the showdown. My favorite scene was the press conference scene. You could tell, say, the mixed reactions that met his entry into the music scene was what they were representing there. At a point, you see, you're violent because Osho Machete in the video clips. At a point, you see, the distinct with the record dealers and the management here, and say we are ungrateful. And your man I accusing of doing in this short while now, you could tell, say, the aggression with which in conformity press conference no more canon. Was the same thing I can't wait for everybody complaining. No? And Charlie, and we can't go on without seeing the F thing, how they represented the F word with, the fork, F-O-R-K now, or you free in the shoot, no more the train. I mean, he was giving you the TV beep for the F word, and I think it was interesting to watch. Now, I mean, the spiritual mothers, no. I think what I got from it was the fact that I feel the one who said the musical journey, and yeah, that form. So he needed some sort of, spiritual guidance and prayers to be able to sail through. Now, baby, I didn't quite get was the girls, no Mutihona and Carmine B. There was smoking, no moody fruit. I say. The chic girls be the French one would say basic beige girls be I say high time girls be a mom. I didn't quite get the drift about Sir bit, you know. And then the guys in black with the pink bags, you know. I didn't quite get that fusion, you know. But in all, no, I think say it was a great video. If you know Nicole say now, we worked with him on 3 Music when we taped some of the performances, and see how he pieces his stuff together. No, it's not the regular things that you can say, and the effects of person and one so everyone has different interpretations to the music video, and that's what they aim to get into 24 hours and 1 million views. You know, I wasn't surprised. So let's encourage him and see how far court case so ebeko.
Okay, Romeo, among for say they don't see the plot, like there's a problem with the plot of the music video.
I think so. Rather taken from Angola, no, so but for me, I was disappointed in the video.
Why?
And even that has been the reason why Onya saw 1 million views within 24 hours, because anticipation. What you say? Even 3 Music concepts no the man on the night of performance no crown and properly no to that extent and the man for developing interest. And I felt a bit contradictions within video, no, because one say, oh yeah, performance on 3 Music, Crawford were interested in issues are facing and saying, was it the reason behind the music? Or see no, what's wrong you way? You get it. So we were expecting say, and that rain concept, it became a craze for people. TikTok, airco. So you needed to maintain that kind of balance, because we are continuing, and it might appear to be a cliche, but you give that journey. I understand the angle from which I can, but I'm looking at someone who is genuine, emotionally. When you touch people's emotions, you take a seat in their heart. You get it? And I was looking at that aspect there. Me who that kind of a continue with a hustler where the rain concept could even pop out at some point.
Rain, I heard that.
No, I think you don't expect say. You be 4 minutes video na ebi ansuo kwa na etogu nusu sa.
No, you don't get what I'm saying. Like, I'm looking at.
I think said that was perfectly executed into Edaho on record in his name. But there's transition in this music video. Oba and we be a press conference and for accusing him bebre. We movie who say na obra kwento ne morning wako Jim Paibo. Or Jim Paibo we nyoma koye kakra ne hu so ne big girls bi ti ho mu kraman o mu di fruits ne ade. And we chi ne hu say boys bi o mu share black or mu pink bags. These are like people around him, but I'll share video now. All these guys, they were even fighting amongst themselves. And check na police about betchen. It tells you say bia obetimi haters even in your own circle in your journey now walk on. And he was arrested and he swagged up in his mug shots.
Easy.
There's transition.
Romeo, conclude Nianko.
Abrante won't say me no. I didn't want to go the technical way. Say the bad icon. Say I hope say o trend there. Exactly. Hope say o trend there. You give what the people desire. What you say? You are being literary in terms of you are going deeper as a theater person, which I don't want to go.
But you are also a theater person.
I understand.
And you understand that sometimes art, said you
exactly
different interpretations.
From what I've gathered, from like I'm enjoy this kind of music, they feel disappointed because they don't understand the video. Deep say what is the make and I was looking at the literal journey, though it may sound as a cliche, but you give a bit of it to complete the kind of message you were sending. Now, the press conference aspect, people interpret it to be say, it's an illegal battle where when you're not try to explain natural Crawford, that kind of thing, and handcuff those things came in. What you say? And then America say there's sort of a contradiction in the interviews he granted in the past and the video, because it looks as if say a new trauma situation so you try to.
This is what the people think. So okay, let me do something around it and keep the conversation going.
Exactly, and there's a reason why we are still discussing it. But me so many say anticipation because of the rain concept no. And until man crofo a video no. Yes, and crofo per TikTok the idea. Crofo video action oriented. No more the baby na ma also what trendy further. But he didn't give that. And crofo send using that video way in as TikTok.
Okay.
So to the mechanism. That is the impact he has failed to deliver in terms of maintaining that status quo. Onya on 3 music rain concept and by. And honestly speaking, that thing pushed the song.
Quick one. We may hear just one sentence. If you are rating the video, 10 over 10.
Oh, if I'm going technical, dear, meet my man 7.
Nah, one for technical.
But no Madina side.
Me say the kind of the normal expectation, social mindset of the young people. I'm expecting say video and say they be called and give them man half, maybe a 5.
Vida, rate the video.
For me, it's a 7 for me.
7 for you. Yeah. Okay, Mate. I don't know how you rate the video wherever you are, but if you've not watched it, go to his YouTube channel and watch Koku the Traveler music video. We are taking a quick break. When we return, we have an interview with Miss Ghana 2019. McDonald Nane Asare is Assemblywoman for Madina Social Welfare Event Organizer, Artist Manager. What did I say?
Assemblywoman.
I said Assemblywoman.
Yes.
Hey!
No, it's because he's always with pageants girls.
Hey! Hey! Mankani Yekra! Manua for Bazawaza. So Romeo is Assemblyman for Madina Social Welfare, Artist Manager, Event Organizer, and is a member of Miss Ghana team. Vadedichuma Boatin is a columnist, the PRO for 3 Music Awards, and reigning Pandit, Entertainment Pandit of the Year at Folkless Media Awards. He says the campaigner for Trash for Cash. Okay, so we are taking a break. When we return, we have a conversation with Miss Ghana 2019. Don't go away. Welcome back. It's the final lap of Bloggers Forum on Ghanaweb TV. I have kicked my guest, my Pamo Munina, say me the beauty queens about the show. So Miss Ghana 2019 and Miss. They say when I'm pronouncing the name of the country, I should take my time. So you know, I'm an Asante. So say really on. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
So it's Rebecca and Enid.
Yes.
I got it right?
Yes.
Okay, so I understand you are still the reigning queen.
Yes, I
in
am.
Sierra Leone.
Yes.
How come? After 2 years? Or 3 years?
3
Or
years.
3 years. How come?
Because of COVID.
So you've not been able to, they've not been able to organize it because of COVID?
Yes.
I see. How serious is the situation there?
Well, I would say it affected us just like the rest of the world. And considering the fact that my country is so small, with about 7 million people.
Okay.
So the impact has not been, you know, one to just overcome in a day. So that is why we're taking our time.
I see. As for Rebecca, she's no more the queen. And back, I mean, you told me a queen is always a queen.
Yeah.
She cannot
Yes.
be dethroned. But there is someone who is the reigning queen. How does it feel like being an ex-queen? If I should put it that way.
I don't see myself as an ex-queen, so I don't have any feeling for ex-queen feelings here. So I'm still reigning.
Okay. I understand you are launching your project.
Yes.
Tell us about it. What project is it and when is it happening?
Okay, so it's about menstrual health, and it will be launched at Tomrick Hotel on the 28th of May, 10 a.m. prompt.
Okay. Why? Is it your first project after winning?
I would say yes, I would say no, because I donated stuff. I wouldn't say food stuff, I'll say stuff to an orphanage. So from there, I went to the second project. Actually, I have a lot of projects to embark on.
Okay. So why now?
I feel it's the right time. That's how I feel. I feel it's the right time to start my project.
Upon all the issues that females are facing, why did you decide to choose menstrual health?
Okay, so it wasn't my decision alone. I sat down with some of the beauty queens, and yeah, we decided to go for menstrual hygiene. So it wasn't my decision actually. Yeah, it was a group decision. It wasn't one person's decision.
Okay. Any this year for the event. So you decided to support your sister.
Yes.
What did you see in her and in the project that made you decide that you will come to Ghana? Is it your first time though?
No, I've been to Ghana in 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the purpose for
My birthday.
your birthday?
Yes.
So you came for vacation.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not forced to do it. Enjoy. You move from your country to
Like I said,
enjoy.
my country is so small, so
Okay.
you
came
have to
explore
move.
in Ghana.
Yes.
I see. So why did you decide to be part of this project?
Firstly, I admire Rebecca a lot because, you know, coming from Africa, for beauty queens, it is quite challenging to actualize your project. I have the same struggles. Mine is mental health. And in a way, I feel that we can relate because your menstrual hygiene, if not properly taken care of, it can affect your mental health. So in light of that, I feel that supporting her and giving my own contribution, we can be able to sensitize girls, especially in that area. Because as a woman, I have felt it, I know how it feels, I understand what other people cannot relate to. So, and besides, we built a sisterhood when we went to Miss World in 2019. So why not support somebody who is making a change?
I see. So back to Rebecca. What are we to expect on the on the day? If you are launching it, who are those coming to help you with the launch? Give us a rundown. How is it going to be like?
Okay, so those coming on board, I have about 4 doctors on board. They'll be educating us about menstrual hygiene, the effects about it. And I have the second lady on board. I have SA ambassador to Ghana on board. And I have Ashaiman MPs and other MPs also. Yeah.
Ini,
Yes.
how do you find Ghana?
Ghana is beautiful, I must say.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's this conception, or you may want to say it's a misconception, but that's what some people have been saying. That if you are, there are 2 things that if you do contest in beauty queen, it means you're a bad girl. That's one. The second one is that you contestants are pimped. Let's deal with the first one, and then we'll do the second one.
Okay.
Have you come across any of these comments, though, in the first place?
Definitely, I do.
So what's your reaction?
I believe some of us has helped change the narrative. I remembered when I was in uni, and then I had a lecturer who had the same perception, but then I changed his mind I remember there was a particular time when I topped his class. So ever since then, it was like, because of you, I now believe that girls who partake in pageants are not stupid or bad girls, because the bad girl thing it tags along with stupidity. For the most part, they just feel that it's just slay queens who wants to be beauty queens. And there is more to that. I am a graduate from the University of Sierra Leone. I work for a government institution, and I am a beauty queen. So I believe we need to send the message the more, because again, for me, I feel our parents has already made it a thing since way back. Because as a child going to school and then you tell your mommy, especially in Africa, that you want to be a beauty queen, they're not ready for that. For me, I was lucky I had a very supportive family who understood, you know, what it meant. And I feel that the exposure as well helped me a lot. So that's people's opinion. We cannot completely change it, but I believe if only they put their mind to positive things, then they can be able to see the positive side of beauty queens.
Are you worried when you hear such comments?
Not really. I'm not the kind of person to worry about what others think. So for me, it's like I said, it's your opinion. The best I can do is to give you a reason to see a change or to see something different and something unique. And now you get to see that beauty queens are sensitizing people on different projects. Like I said, mine is mental health. And in Africa, when somebody's going through depression, anxiety, and things like that, the next thing they're tagging it to, let's say for instance, if you're depressed and you're amongst your family or friends, you don't want to talk to anyone, you just want to be lonely, they might think you're affected with a spiritual myth or something. And these are things we need to change. But we cannot if you do not give us the opportunity to.
So the Miss Ghana 2019, Rebecca Kwabi, is launching her project on May 28 at Turmeric Hotel. And she's being supported by Enid, who is the Miss Sierra Leone 2019.
She's not the only person.
She's not the only person.
The others are coming in
We
tomorrow.
have Miss Bangladesh, Miss Kenya.
Bangladesh,
Actually, just because some small issues being, you know, yeah, we'll be
But why the decision to have only those who won the 2019 contest?
You know, we are queens.
Okay.
And when we stand, the world will listen to us. Yes. So our voice will make people come to us to support whatever we are doing. So I need my queens and not any other one.
Your final words.
I need support.
That's key.
I like the way she said it.
I need support. I really need support. I need people to come and support me in terms of product, in terms of money, because I need to support my other queens outside the country, to be moving from one country to the other to launch the program there also. So we need support.
Okay. Any?
Yeah, so I cannot emphasize more on the support because, like I said earlier, I know the struggles. It has not been easy, especially when people already feel and think you're rich, you have money, you can do this, or you're a beauty queen, you can just walk into a room and a guy is willing to sponsor your lifestyle, a guy is willing to sponsor your project. It doesn't work like that. So I pray we get the support and the recognition we need, especially from our people, regardless of what others give. If we support ourselves, I believe the power that the support you're getting from your people has, nothing can be compared to that. So I hope people are willing to support not only financially, because sometimes when we say we need support, people might want to think, oh, they're just talking about money because they want to eat our money. We are not eating your money. We want to give back to society. We want to create a legacy. So you can give your time, you can give yourself, you can come in and help. So I believe support is the key issue here. And, you know, I hope and pray that you also keep us in your prayers because it's not easy.
Richard. Richard is the man behind this very camera. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Enid is the 2019 Miss Sierra Leone, and she's actually the reigning queen after 3 years because there hasn't been another event in her country as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Rebecca Kwabi is Miss Ghana 2019. She's organizing.
Still raining.
She's launching.
Still raining.
She's launching her project at Turmeric Hotel on May 28 at 10 a.m. And so will be there to support her. Thank you so much for watching. Before they showed up, you watched the submissions of McDonald, Nane Asareke, Romeo, and Vida Duchumwa Boatin. Thanks to Richard Van der Poy, to Sandro Bribia, Pearl saying cry, they are Abeka. Thanks to Pearl, the Awam judge, and then to Same, to Everett Irabna for the production. For more stories, visit our website www.ghanaweb.com. Until we meet some other time with yet another riveting conversation on Bloggers Forum, I say goodbye. My name is Benefo Buabin Abrantipa. Thank you for watching.